Salutation or two. Before I start this class, I want to acknowledge prayer to the Creator of all things for the wonderful blessings and opportunities we share every day. That we all become more attuned to wisdom and knowledge and opportunities that are sent to us constantly, to recognize them. A lot of time we see things as coming against us when they're really coming for us. I'll give you an example. I made a video yesterday about perceiving hatred from the youth. It's my perception, which is wrong. As I meditated on the idea of what happened, I was shown something totally different. When the mother's attracted to someone, the daughter knows. Intuitively, she knows. If this is a public place, she would leave and give them an opportunity to get acquainted. That has happened many times to me. But you have to be attuned to opportunities, and you have to be able to take advantage of opportunities. They are such fleeing. So when she went to the car, that was an opportunity for me to go and speak with the mother. The mother did glance as if she was attracted to me, and I didn't pick it up. That's what I'm praying for, how to pick up clues, because I've done this more than once. After an event happened, I said, oh, man, she was giving me the eye. She was saying, go for it. Didn't read it. Well, I'm becoming wiser. And matter of fact, everything is an opportunity. You just got to look at it right with the divine eye. And I think things that happen are always against you. I pray that I grow from all my experiences and learn to be wise. Amen. My life is an open book because I put it out here for everyone who's interested in what I have to say to learn from it. And the time will come that you have the same opportunity to share your experiences. That's what family is. Sharing experiences. And I have a virtual family now. But we're going to grow together and do wonderful things. This is the beginning. The purpose behind sharing this information is to see who's ready for it, who can be able to talk to me based on knowledge. Some people don't want to hear this. That's not where their mind's at. So good. You will not be keeping up with this. You will not be a part of the family. This is not for everybody. So you can say this is a weeding out process. All right, we spent enough time on that idea. Let's talk about the National Currency Act. Exactly what is a National Currency Act? You know, this act was in 1864. This was during the presidency of Abraham Lincoln. And he's one of the few people in history who went against the private bank that has been the cause of all of the wars, matter of fact, has been caused by a private bank. Because a nation needs finances. It needs to be financed. Commerce is what runs government. And as a budding nation, America didn't have that. That's why Europe gathered their resources to finance this colony in the old world. They call the new world, but we know better. So when he came in, he brought up he had greenbacks, remember? Which is a national currency. Jefferson said that, no, it wasn't Jefferson. It was one of those bankers, I think it's Rothschild, said he don't care who runs the government. I'm paraphrasing. You don't care who runs the government. He want control of the currency. What is he saying? I'm sure some of you've heard that saying. Did you know what he's really saying? Do you know what that really means? It means that when you run the currency, you can corrupt the politicians. You can buy them off. You can control them. Because everyone want that filthy looter. Most of them can't be bought off. So that's why he was against the private bank. Because it was said if you allow a private bank, you're going to be. I think Jefferson said this. If you allow a private bank, and I'm paraphrasing again, you're going to be paying rent on your own land. You're going to be paupers. You will not be kings and queens. Because of national private banks will keep you poor. The fruit of your labor will be enriching their coffers. It won't be returning to you. the people. One country that has avoided private bankers very successfully on more than one occasion is Germany. And we're going to talk about that history of Germany at some point. These videos and lives are to get you started in thinking in depth about these topics. And those who are in Taifa World, they're going to do some reading and research. So when we come back to these topics, I can say, oh, that person is a part of the family. They're part of Taifa World. They've been reading and studying. I'm learning this as well. I mean, I don't have all the answers, but I do know that it's time to grow outside of my own world. That's where I have the Taifa World Enterprise. Everyone can grow individually, but they grow slow. You want to grow faster? You have to have a community. One person can do so much. That's the idea behind Taifa World. And if you notice, I've not been given descriptive details of my topics. I just put a number episode, and I never did get a real detail of the topic. I put the title, what it's about, and I try to stick to that in the content. But I'm at a different level now. I'm not just putting it out there for you to see if you want to read it. No, I'm looking for people who love to read and see what it's about. And the reason for that is I can say it's about one thing, but you may get something else out of it. So we have reached that new level. Yeah, I'm just inspired not to do all that, just writing descriptive of what it's about. If you want to know what it's about, now you have to read it. You have enough knowledge of what Taifa World is about. Over 250 short videos and about 30 or 40 10 to 20 minute live videos. That's enough as an introduction. So I'm asking you to read, listen to all the videos because they are related, and to keep up. You see, I'm not doing this to get paid. I'm already paid. You hear me? I am already paid. I paid myself. I don't need YouTube to pay me. They really want to pay themselves. So I'm showing you how to get paid, how to pay yourself, rather. Now let's look at this National Currency Act. Let me give a little more introduction. So when you have a national currency, it's later called National Bank Act, you're empowering the people because you're the only resource of a nation is the people. When you have private bankers and a private currency, you'll forever be in debt to them because you paying interest on their notes. Now, how can you pay? Let me tell you what interest is. Interest is paying for something with future money. You get a loan for $100 and you have interest, let's say 1%, $1 on that $100. But you were just given $100. So that $1 got to come out of some more loans that you have to borrow to pay that. You follow? You always be a debtor under a private banking system. Who was the people who wanted and who created a national banking system? Who threw out the private bank? I know Andrew Jackson did. Abraham Lincoln did. Um, John Kennedy was attempting to do that. He had his currency in circulation, national currency, treasury currency. When he was assassinated, all that was taken out of circulation. Okay, we're gonna go into the first chapter, CV1. What is that? C is 100, V is 5. So that's 91. 106. I'm not sure of that. CV, C is 100, V is 5. Yeah, 106. An act to provide a national currency secured by a pledge of United States bonds and to provide for the circulation and redemption thereof. Okay? Now we have to go to redemption. What does that mean? Then we're going to close the class for now because we're going over our time limit of 20 minutes. I'm here. I'm looking up the word. I had to put the phone down. Hold on. Redemption. So when you see this word, you know what it's talking about. I know what it means, but I want you to read it for yourself. Okay, I found it. redemption. Oh, my phone going off. Okay, redemption. Repurchase, recover for payment. Restitution, restoration, reinstatement, reestablish. Paying in full, paying off. Burning the mortgage. Oh man, all these definitions are good. Compensation, conciliation, appropriation, expiation, atonement, reparation, amends, emancipation. What? I thought that was about people being free. Redemption is emancipation, y'all. Oh, wow, wow. Reconstitution, rebirth, reclamation, conversion. So, when we say redemption, think of emancipation. Do you see it now? All these definitions. I want you to study these definitions because that's what happens when you have an insurance policy. You're able to get back what you paid into it. All the insurance is a guarantee that you will pay it. So you keep your wealth. It comes back to you. The fruit of your own labor comes back to you. That's what redemption is. Well, do your own research and study. And we're going to continue reading this National Currency Act. And I'm showing you what I know and what I don't know. We'll learn together. The main thing I've learned out of this class is that redemption is considered emancipation. So when Lincoln gave the Emancipation Address, was he talking about freeing people from physical slavery or freeing them from debt slavery? Because nowhere in that emancipation did he mention black people or slaves, to my recollection. I have to go back and read it. But even so, if he was talking about black people, he was telling them they need to be able to reclaim their wealth. Reparation was another word. They was to receive reparations then. Emancipation, reparations, all those words mean redemption. We just learned that today. So let's stop here for now, and we'll continue at another time. Today is 24 October 2023. They say, salutation à tous.